This is Nicole with Vintage Pigeon. This is Nicole, Vintage Pigeon. I had to ship a couple things. Do a quick little haul in my Poshmark closet. Stand by and let's do this. This is already up in my Poshmark. It is a vintage kimono and it's with tags. Take a peek. Can you see it? It is like a Oriental inspired with the gold buttons. It was gold piping with the pockets and full button down woman's house coat. Calling it the 60s. If anybody wants to pipe in and tell me something different, I'm calling it the 60s based on this tag. That the fabric is cut on a vintage piece, that it's vintage. See how they still left the tooth cut? they don't clean it up. That's a sign that it's old. We should check your pockets. Sometimes they'll tuck a union label or a size in there, some kind of an indicator. House coats, anything lingerie, slips, anything. I love vintage. Really oversized. It does not have a size in it. I would believe that this goes all the way to extra large because it's about, I would say that's like 26, and there's no stretch, so keep that in mind. It has a decent size opening, so you could probably wear this if you're an extra large. Wearable as a dress. Oh my God. We're on the house coat roll. This is mine because I'm a nerd. Okay. 90s vintage, not like really something great. I don't love color and pastel, but this one's just in such good condition and it's got the full buttons, pockets. So I will actually put this on and wear it with a fanny. I'll wear it with a fanny pack, rock this thing and be comfy. These make me happy. I'll wear them around the house. I'll wear them with a tank top and shorts outside. I do not care. From what I understand, wearing housewear or pajama wear is becoming a spring trend. So look it up. I don't know. I'm not the trendsetter over here. This is Adana, which does go for a little bit more money. And it's got the quilted like velour pattern to it. And it is considered vintage, but I'm not going to list it as a vintage piece. These are brands that I think that you really need to be on the lookout for if you're really new to reselling. And if you're not, I'm sorry for boring. This is a Lily Pulitzer pair of shorts. These are like new without tags. That's the label, being that they're so bright, 90s retro style, but they're not. And these say a size 6. These are women's sizing. So this is a size 6, which probably will fit a size 8 with a little stretch, actually. This is perfect for summer. I put this up in my closet already, and I think it's at $60-something. There's a huge following for Lily Pulitzer. They're worn, and they just had like gingham, and they were really worn, and someone paid for it like $15 within a day. So even though it had a lot of wear and some flaws, people really like their Lily Pulitzer. It's up in a different store, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. This is a Lily Pulitzer cardigan. This has not been listed yet. It is a medium. There's the label again. The more bright, the better. Vintage Lily Pulitzer, which I have found, that's a whole nother store. Consider picking up, depending on style, but just hear me out. So this is a Boston Proper. I definitely stop and look. Do your comps, but remember, it's not just the brand, because there are some Boston Propers that are not going to make you a ton of money. And then depending on style, you could make much more. It just is made with quality, and people who like Boston Proper, look for it. You know how in the world I can feel that something is designer. 100% pure silk, high-waisted with the tie waist is Chiari. I'm going to call it Chiari. It could be Chiari, it just what designer makes this, but this is actually on the ThredUP Luxe. So if you pick up Chiari, then you can take this one piece, put it in a box, and send it to ThredUP and make money. Like something like this I find in a Goodwill or any thrift store. Most people don't know it's a luxury item, and so I'll pick up the one piece, send it into ThredUP along with all my other stuff, and this one piece might make me, it totally depends. I've seen anywhere between $40 and $150 off of designer pieces that are really, something like this I'll spend $4 on. These are Todd's, and they are actually considered designer and luxury too. If you're not familiar with Todd's makes lots of different things, not just shoes. I picked up these loafers. They're like, they're not driving shoe dollars. I paid up for them because I know that ThredUP will pay out 90% on these. Plus, they're my size, so I could actually wear them if ThredUP doesn't want them. To list it on Poshmark, I'm not sure, depending on when I comp it out. Old school button fly Levi's. Mom jeans high-rise, in case you're interested in knowing what I'm wearing. So, okay, so I'm back. I left out this one vintage piece. This is listed in my Posh closet, and it's really hard to see, so I want to show it on here the best I can, okay? It's open, front and back. It's got feathers on the shoulder. It's got all this amazing bling all over. Shoulder pads. It's kind of like a one-size-fits-all type of situation. 90% wool and angora, but it doesn't tell me how much. So, and some nylon. So we've got wool, angora, and nylon. Lowy. You can wear it as just a wrap over an evening gown. If you're going out, you can wear this to the club, but wait, it gets better. You ready? Hold on. Okay, so the back, the front has buttons on. I must have this on the wrong way. That's not even a possibility. It must be a crisscross design because, oh, and they have dolman sleeves. Check that out, right? I don't care if this is off season. You'll never find stuff like this. It's made in Italy. Italians are extremely amazing, like me. Uh-oh, that's inside out. IQ test, and I've taken a few in my lifetime. You know, they try and institutionalize you and figure out if you're just smart or crazy, or both. So the one part that I can never get right, and that's why I'm like below average IQ, is the part gives you a picture actually, and then some blocks like you're in kindergarten or preschool. And you have to try and recreate the picture with the blocks. Well, that's the part I always do really badly on. So when I was given this assignment by my own head to fix this sweater, am I gonna ever get it right? I don't know. Let's see. No, yeah, I'm not figuring it out. And I don't know why, but it's made in Italy. Wrap, W-R-A-P. Italians would be making wrap, R-A-P sweaters. Yes, they have wrap in Italy, but it's kind of hard to listen to. I've tried. Phone a friend right now. Phone your consignment client. Anybody who's my age, maybe. Do you remember when we were kids, National Lampoon's European Vacation? Right now, remember when they went shopping and they were all trying on all this ridiculous clothes and they couldn't figure out how to do it? Well, that's what I'm feeling like right now. It's better, as far as I'm concerned, and I don't care if you fight me, it's better than the Christmas one, by far, than National Lampoon's regular vacation. I think we need a poll. National Lampoon's Original, Wally World, or National Lampoon's European. My favorite, European. Guys, I'm still lost to make this work. Because that's how and then there's a good chance that I don't. Is this it? I can't wait till high-waisted pants are not in style. They are awful. They don't help anything. Flaws of any kind or regular stuff going on, because when you have high-waisted jeans, you can't have like nothing. Not a bump. Look at that. Not a bump. If this is like a cardigan type style and the back did button together through the back. I don't know if I can't see. Does it look okay? Does it look right? Italian styling would do this where it has a drapey back and it's kind of, they love this little slide the hand through and feel the lower back, and they love that little tease of stuff. It doesn't have to be all sex in your face type of thing. So this is a possibility to me that I maybe had to crisscross it. I'm pretty sure that is the way. Feathered, black feathers. I know that there's a name for these. If you know them, please tell me. Choker neck, and there's a choker in the back. And yes, obviously they do it this way. But if you didn't want to do it this way, but in my closet separately is a matching belt. WWF knockdown. What was that called? Did I win in a WWF huge belt? No, I did not. This is an 80s belt. All that enamel. And the feathers too. Oh, okay, so this, I'm not saying to wear this with jeans, but if you had on a black dress that you were going out for a formal thing or an evening thing. You don't even have to push this all back and do the crisscross in the back. You literally can put this on open with this belt cinched. And then when you take off this wrap and you have your black dress on, it just stays cinched with your black dress. Hello? Or if you're really daring, no, you might have nothing under this. I don't know what your lifestyle is, and I'm not judging. Obviously very versatile. You can do so many things with this, and it's amazing.